Alright, so what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another devlog for you. This right here is definitely not what my hair looked like under the do-rag. So I'm just gonna make that real clear. Okay, so I know this is gonna sound crazy, but basically this is a 2D version of Agent IP. And the thing is, guys, I did not know how hard the 3D was going to be in Unity. I didn't have any idea what type of skill level that 3D required. So, yeah, we're just gonna make a 2D version, and the thing is with this version is that it's basically going to be a type of demo, I guess, and it's basically going to just have the mechanics of the game, but not the story of the game. The story of the game is going to be in the 3D version, so yeah, that's basically how this is gonna work. Now, it did take me a while to work on the first steps of the game, which is why I'm uploading this video about 2 weeks after. So let's get straight into it. So, first thing on the list is to create a character representing the main character for Agent IP. So, of course, that's what I did first. And this character has a green shirt and dark green pants. And this is because green is my favorite color. I don't know if you guys know that, but yeah. So, that is how the character is basically going to look like. Oh, God. This looks so freaking bad, bro.
The f you say to me, you little
Hold up. Give me a
boy,
second.
if you don't.
Boom. Okay, here we go. This is the final product. This looks way better.
Stop the cap.
And if you guys didn't already know, these sprites are being created in Illustrator. And Illustrator is a program that I like a lot, since no matter how large you scale your objects in this program, they'll always keep their shape and never pixelate. So yeah, it's a pretty good program. Some of y'all want to go check it out. Maybe you should check it out.
No.
Okay, so we have our character, which has no eyes, no face, and no feelings currently. So we are going to work out the rigging of this character next. To do this, I used Unity's sprite editor to actually add bones and the weights of the bones to the actual sprite and make it able to pose and stuff like that. And this took actually a couple days.
What the
This took a really long time just to get a couple bones on the character. So yeah, that is pretty crazy, but not really, since you're seeing this 2 weeks after my last video. Congrats. So, experimenting for the bones, I was able to organize the bones in the correct way and make the character actually functionable.
What?
But this doesn't really do anything since we didn't even create any animations. So that is the third step on our list. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, this John took like 4 freaking whole days. In doing this, I basically used keyframes to actually pose the character and transform between different poses so that we can actually turn these poses into animations. And we actually were able to create a walk animation, a run animation, a crouch animation, not really an animation, just a freaking image, and a jump animation. Don't know what this is, bro.
What is that?
This looks like freaking somebody doing the squat dance, bro. This is so bad, but you will see when I actually put this animation into physical form, he is actually jumping.
Stop the cap.
Oh yeah, and I also downloaded Windows. Forgot to mention that. And no, I didn't activate it, so please don't freaking ask me. So, now that the animations are done, we actually need to connect these animations into some sort of graph. And Unity actually has a feature called the animator where you can organize these animations.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So basically what I did was I put transitions between the run, walk, and idle animations. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you that. Here it is. Basically nothing, but I put transform between these animations, and then I created two variables called isWalking and isRunning, making a sort of parameter system that I can actually use in script to function this character.
Holy Jesus.
Okay, next step, which is in every game basically, controls. These controls are like any game except it is 2D. So basically you're just moving back and forth and jumping up. And he also has a run button if you want to shift into running. So yeah, that's basically it. Nothing too much. Time for some nonsensical coding. Okay, so basically inside the script I had to create a reference to no more references. What the freak am I talking about, bro? See, this is why I call this nonsensical coding. So anyways, I actually created some variables and did other boring stuff, basically creating functions and stuff.
Just as I thought. Trash.
And here we are. Yeah, it is not working correctly. Okay, let's try again. Okay, there we go. There it is. Okay, so basically you can press W and then you go forward, and if you press the shift key while you're pressing W, this can basically make you run. Okay, so that is it for this devlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please tell me any suggestions in the comment section. I would love to hear your suggestions on this game. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. If you did not enjoy this video, make sure to leave a dislike. If you think you would enjoy the rest of my content, click that subscribe button and turn on post notifications to get notifications whenever I post a brand new video. Peace, guys.